Constructing your life is about much more than just building a bank account. Each week, join real estate entrepreneur and mindset coach Austin Linney as he interviews guests who are constructing their dream lives and impacting the world around them on a daily basis. If you're an entrepreneur or wanting to start a business, or you just want to hear motivating stories of how others have overcome the odds, you are in the right place. And now for your host, Austin Linney.
Guys, welcome back to Construct Your Life. This is Austin Linney here with your Wednesday rant. I'm going to do something fun today. I just had an idea pop in my head, and we're going to call it the advice that a 38-year-old would tell 20-year-old Austin. We're going to go that way. So all you young investors, open your damn ears, all right? So a lot of things that I have learned through alcoholism or drug abuse or a bad marriage or failed businesses or moving in the wrong direction 90 different ways has served me to have a mindset right now that frankly is unstoppable. I mean, it's just literally I could care less. There's no ceiling in my life. I will do everything that I want to do. It's not a question. It's just time hasn't caught up yet. So it's easier for me to say that now because I didn't feel that way forever. And, you know, the things that I would share with that 20-year-old is slow the F down. Slow the F down, learn, invest early, maybe even when you don't know. I was a high-end bartender for a long time and made a ton of cash and don't have anything to show for it. And I think to myself, I meet these kids now that are 18, 19 that are getting investing. Adrian Salazar, my good buddy, he's got 66 units already at 24 years old. And I look at him and I go, dude, in 6 years, you're going to be retired. I mean, at 30 years old. So that's just crazy to me. But he won't stop working. That's just who he is. But he has the option, right? And so, we as investors and people, we want to learn everything. And that's great. So I have an idea I'm forming. I haven't fully formed it, but I'll share it with you right here. Is that I look at investors who are 18, 19, 20, 24, and they've got all these units or they've got all these deals or they're just moving quickly. And I truly believe it's because they don't know any better. I mean, they don't have context around it. They don't have failures. They don't have whatever. So they're just doing it, right? And then they wake up one day and they're like, holy crap, like I've got a lot of units and I'm, financially free and all that happened. And then you fast forward, you look at 30 to 40 to 60 to 50-year-olds getting in the business. They've got mortgages, kids, and they've got society has taught them this thing, and it's not easy for them to flip the switch and just go aggressive on the risky investing because investing is risky. Pardon me. So what I would tell the younger version of myself is relationships are everything. Networking is number one. What you do, what you say you're going to do when you're going to do it, and you do it with a smile on your face and you do it properly. You show up on time and you give charities as soon as you can give. Because like Tony Robbins said, if you can't give when you're broke, you won't give when you're a millionaire. And it's the truth. Because really, what are you doing, right? And so more importantly, what I would tell the younger version of myself is if the goal in life is to walk away, and when you walk out the door to wherever the hell you go, and you're walking off the earth, did everybody say he left the world a better place when he was here, right? And so that's a legacy play. It's not an apartment unit count. It's not how much money you have in your damn bank. It's how were you when you stepped on this earth? How were you to people? How did you live it? Did you live it to the fullest? And so all these things take time. This is a 30 to 40 to 60 year reputation you're building or a life that you're constructing. And we're so quick to get to this arbitrary number that it doesn't matter because that number is going to keep moving. Like if I made $10 million, like I'm going to want to make $20 million. I mean, that's just a habit. It's just going to happen, right? And so you have to ask yourself, right? You have to slow down. You have to lose your ego. That's what I would tell the guy. It's not me against the world, like the scarcity, because what a lot of people don't know about me is like my relationship with my father is not that great. We're working on it all the time. But I realized after doing some deep work that I wanted to become the biggest single family rental portfolio owner because I wanted to prove a point to him that, like, hey, I've got enough property. Look at me. I made it. I'm successful. You're a doctor. Well, screw you, you know? And I realized that was for somebody else. And so get clear on your goals and make sure that look, if you want a Ferrari because you love cars, then by all means, buy your Ferrari, boo-boo. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not a car guy. I want to travel. But if you're doing it to throw it on Instagram, or you're doing it like, I got 1,000 units. Do you really have 1,000 units? Or do you have like a percentage of like a percentage of a percentage? And so in your journey, right? I had a great boss tell me this one time. Never lie about where you are in your journey, right? If this is your first deal, then let it be your first deal. If this is your third deal, then let it be your third deal. But don't lie about it. I'm very transparent. I'm very honest about my faults. And it's because I'm honest about those, they don't control me. So by you telling lies or spreading it's just going to haunt you in your mind because you know the truth. And so my question to you is, 20-year-old Austin, like, I got an idea for you. How about you shut the hell up? How about you be quiet? How about you not have to have an answer for everything? And how about you open your damn ears? You know, it wasn't until I got around people that are uber successful that kind of called me out and told me to shut the F up and listen. And hey, it's not rocket science, guys. It's not. This is a super simple. Do stuff for yourself in the morning. Network. Show up. Bring value. Don't worry about the money. Don't worry about the knowledge, because those things will figure itself out. If you didn't have an ego, you could JV with people and do 10 flips and learn the business. But the ego gets involved. And, oh my God, I could do this on my own. And then you lose 60 grand. And you're like, oh, hey, this is hard as shit. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. It's hard. And so don't get ahead of your skis. Be kind and love hard, travel much, and just be happy. Because the only currency that's going to matter in this world moving forward is happiness. Nobody cares anymore. Everything's available. TVs are $130. Give me a break, dude. Everything's available. This new age with the internet and the travel and everything, it's all available. So nobody cares anymore about your bling bling, you stupid effers. Nobody cares. You're the only one that cares. I could give two shits. It doesn't matter. You know what matters to me? How you treat people and how you show up as a husband, as a father, as a person. That's what matters to me. And so, you have to ask yourself, 20-year-old version of myself, do you get it now? Because regardless of what happened to you, regardless of the path that you had to walk down, you turned out all right. And I should probably replay that clip back to myself every morning, because even I need to hear that. Full disclosure, I had a coaching session last week, crazy deep, where I had a conversation with 17-year-old version of myself for 30 minutes. Broke down and cried. It's all good, man. He was just a little, he's just a little mad I wasn't paying attention to him. But these are all versions of yourself, guys. These are things that you told yourself at 17, 16, 3, 6, whatever the hell it is. That it doesn't matter. You're not your past. You're who you are today. So, I was listening to one of my clips, and, people operate on the fact that they're supposed to know something. Like, what are you supposed to know? And so that's why I want to do this episode, because I want to tell all the young kids, like, slow down, lose the ego, learn a lot, travel, network. You got to understand, guys, I have flown across the country to meet somebody for 15 minutes. And those meetings have changed my life. And so you're saying that you're doing all these things, right? The 20-year-old version of myself. You're saying that you're moving forward. You're saying that you're working harder than everybody else, but are you truly? I don't think you were. I think you were spinning your wheels, claiming that you were busy, which made it seem like you were doing your job. And really, you were going nowhere. And so you move through life with intention and not just to be busy, right? There's an amazing book. It's one of the best books I've ever read in my entire life. The Relentless Elimination of Hurry. I couldn't recommend it more. It's an amazing book. Anybody that's touched it has agreed with me. And it's one of those things where it teaches you that you can take a day off and still move forward. You can take a day off from working out and your body can get better. But we as alphas, we as driven people don't think that that's the option. When that is so far from the case, it's not even true. Your body, your mind, your soul needs time to process. And if you're always jammed your schedule and you're always jammed your goals, dude, I get so sick of accountability sometimes. Accountability out. And I just want to revolt. I don't drink anymore, so I can't have fun, get fucking plastered and forget about it. So it's like, that I do different things now. But like sometimes the stuff, the learning and all the classes on real estate, it just gets so old. It's so boring. Just go out and live your life. Buy a deal. Break even. Make $1,000. I guarantee if you make $1,000, it'll be the best damn deal of your life. And that's what I would have told 20-year-old Austin, is learn by doing instead of having to have it all figured out. So I hope that is some good knowledge for everybody. I wish I would have learned those lessons when I was younger, because I would already be retired. So if that helped you, I really hope it did. And go out and buy deals and make mistakes and just live your life, guys. It's really that simple. Thank y'all so much. Y'all share it with your friends, and I appreciate everybody for listening.
Thank you for listening to Construct Your Life with Austin Linney. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to rate, review, subscribe, and pay it forward by sharing with a friend. Most importantly, take this opportunity to start constructing your life by taking immediate action on what you learned. For show notes, resources, and more information on one-on-one coaching with Austin, visit constructyourlifepodcast.com.